gotta hear what this sounds like first of all. You ready? That's all you need to know. It sounds fantastic. Sorry to all the neighbors, they all come out of their window. What's going on? Oh, it's a Lamborghini. Okay, I approve. What do you think? Is it good? He's like, yeah, that's sick. I love it. All right, so here we are with the brand new Lamborghini Countach. This pays homage to the very first Countach that came out in 1971. 50 years later, they have now updated the Countach. Let me just take you around the new Countach, what they've done. First things first, look at this. This is a very special paint. It's white, but it's got blue flecks in it, just to lift the white. So it makes it really, really bright and white. Let's look at some of the design similarities to the one in the 70s. So we've spoken about the wing. This is similar. You've got the 3 tail lights here. Now in the original, it was more square 3 together. This is actually taken from the Sian. Now we'll talk about the Sian in just a second. This also looks quite similar here as well to the original Countach. It kind of has this black block here and also has 4 exhaust pipes. What is right here? What is this beast? This is a naturally aspirated V12, but it also has hybrid technology and it has a supercapacitor. Now this is based on the Sian. This is the same technology as the Sian, and if you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. Basically, between the V12 and the electric motor that it has just over 800 horsepower. The naturally aspirated V12 pumps out 780 horsepower, and then the one electric motor pumps out 34 horsepower. Let's continue looking at the design features. So these wheels here look similar to the original Countach wheels in that you have this circular design feature around it. The back wheels are 21 inch and the front are 20. So basically it makes the back of the car go up, so it's more aggressive. And the front kind of dives into the floor, into the road ahead of it. Now what's interesting is, how do you design a Lamborghini? Where do you start? This is how they design every single Lamborghini when they're drawing it. When Micha draws a Lamborghini, he does this. Takes the lowest point here, and he draws one line all the way up here and down, because every single Lamborghini starts with that exact shape, except for the Urus. The Urus is an outlier, but isn't that interesting? On the paper, it's just like this, and then you go from there. And they think, right, what else can we do with this? Around the front, the headlights are very different to anything else we've seen on a Lamborghini. This is very Countach. What do you think? It's very sleek. You know, it's a very flat line. They don't like poke out or come at a different angle. It's just embedded in the hood of the car. Now this is your frunk. Let's see how much space you got. Open it up. Scissor doors, people, scissor doors. This is what you want. Classic Countach doors. Look at this. All right, what kind of bag can you fit in here? Oh, here we go. There's your frunk. There's the space you have. Let's see how, oh, it's quite deep. Oh yeah, it's quite deep. It's quite, yeah, you could fit a decent sized bag in there. It's not exactly like weekend away size, but it's decent. And I like how it kind of comes down and then out. You see how it folds? That's quite cool. All right. Now, the Countach. Come look at this. This is how it's spelled, but it's pronounced Countach. This is a word in Italian that cannot be translated directly to English. It basically means wow, because when they first released this, people were like, Countach. as it went past. And so they're like, let's just call it the Countach. It makes sense. This is the interior of the brand new Countach. Check this out. Here we go. Now it looks very modern, very different to the original Countach. This version right here is white with red interior. Why? Because the founder of Lamborghini, Ferruccio Lamborghini, with his original Countach from way back, it was exactly this color scheme, white with red and black interior. They have all been sold, gone out. There are only 112 of these in the world, starting price from $2.6 million. So 1 of 12, here you can see it here. And this is number 0, which means that this version right here will never be sold. This is going to be kept by Lamborghini as a show car to show the world the beautiful Countach. I don't know what you guys are thinking right now. Are you loving what you see? Are you a bit disappointed? Let me know in the comments section. Ignition on. Everything lights up. This is what you see on your infotainment screen. Something cool I can show you there in just a second. Okay, now watch this. Watch the roof. When I press this button right here, or I pull it up, and it goes see-through. Look, translucent, and then, can you see it? Yeah? I mean, it's a cool feature, right? I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but I still think it's cool. So there we go. Right, I'm gonna leave it translucent. See, I'm playing around with it already. It's cool. That means it's cool if I'm playing with it. Now this right here, you've got the super cap. This just says basically you're in a very futuristic car. This is the super capacitor I was talking about. Let me explain that very simply. The super capacitor works with the electric motor, all right? So what happens is the super capacitor stores all the energy from the batteries so that when you need a quick boost, it'll just release all of that energy in one go. Like bam, you're out of that corner. So you're going around the corner and then you push on the accelerator, all of that energy straight from the super capacitor. Now here you've got a brand new mode. Check this out. You go into vehicle and you've got this, still. So this is to show you've got a little show of the car design, all of the design lines that Meteor focused on, the head of design at Lamborghini. And this is just a little show. It doesn't do anything other than that, except for when you are a Countach owner, you can just show some cool little features like that to your passenger. You also have the hybrid super capacitor button. You go into there and you have the recharge and e-boost meters, which is so cool, just the same as on the Sian. And when I first saw it, I thought this is so cool. If you forget that you are in a hybrid Lamborghini, you go into this mode and it's going to show you your recharge, your e-boost, your just stuff to do with the electric motor that you've got in the car, which most Lamborghinis don't have. So that is cool. This aircon looks like the tail lights of this Lamborghini. I've just recognized that. Let's take it for a drive. I came all the way to Italy to drive the Countach. I'm so lucky. Thank you so much to Lamborghini. So let's go. Let's do it. 0 to 100 in 2.8 seconds. So this is a 6.5 litre V12, fully naturally aspirated, but then you've also got the one electric motor powered by the super capacitor right here. Oh, it sounds like a storm is brewing. It's crazy. I absolutely love the sound of it. It's great. I like the challenge of getting to know the personality of the car. I like that it's not just as easy as driving a Hurricane. It doesn't feel as heavy as an Aventador, so that's good, because my one thing with an Aventador is it feels quite heavy and big and sluggish. This feels a lot lighter, and it has 800 horsepower, which is a lot of horsepower. So this is basically a 2-to-1. For every 2 kilos of weight on the car, you get 1 horsepower. Nice little gurgle. That is it. I hope you've liked this look at the brand new Countach. I've had a fabulous time here. Lamborghini headquarters right here. Thank you guys so much for having me. I've adored it. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid. I'm out.